Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of I Live for This review show. And today we are reviewing Drag Race UK episode 4, I believe. Is that correct, Trinity?
Yes, 4.
Yes. And today we have myself, Chantel Sparkles, and
Trinity.
you really want to do this ASMR video.
I'm so excited. We should do an entire episode where
I would kill myself.
let's just do it. We're gonna whisper the entire thing.
No, ma'am. So
Have you seen that TikTok where it's this lady telling her boxer to whisper bark?
no, does he do it?
She's like, whisper bark. And the dog goes, woof. And she's like, no, whisper. And it goes,
Stupid.
yeah, and it does. It does it. It's so cute.
That's so cute. Boxers are so smart.
They really are. They're big babies. But
So
speaking of big babies, let's get into this baby. We're gonna go right into RuPaul walks into the workroom and announces that the Maxi challenge is ghoul groups.
which I
It's
thought that was so
Halloween
cute and
themed.
clever.
Very, very different.
Yeah, I loved it.
And there is going to be 2 groups. So
The first group, you want to go over the names, or you just want to
yeah,
kind of go
let's
over
go. So the first group is the Things, and that group entails Lavoie, Lil, Chara, Kiki, and Relisa.
And the second group is Dracula's Child, and we have Marmalad, Zahira, Octavia, Kiren, and Chanel.
Yes. And so obviously we know like there's like little kikis and kakas of like them doing their lyrics and stuff like that, and then they're singing their stuff, but that's all boring. Doing the rehearsals is kind of interesting because that's where we get to see
How
where,
people vibe and what's
yeah, how
really
people
happening.
vibe, who takes charge, if somebody gets annoyed, if somebody can't get the choreography. And the girls all rehearse. For the most part, everyone is doing pretty good. But Lil cannot get any of the choreography. Like it is
No,
like struggle bus, and she is driving, honey, right straight to hell.
I'm so
Marmalade
pissed.
and Chanel are also left standing, waiting to know what to do in their group. So it's almost like in Marmalade's group, it's like her and Chanel are like the background singers, and then the other 3 are like the actual leads. And
Yeah.
it's kind of strange. It's like, why are y'all focused too much on the middle rather than like everybody at the same time? And it was just really strange. They just did not seem like they were working well together. But they get through it, and then they start getting ready for their performance. And this is where RuPaul comes out. Let's go to Drag Race UK's Instagram. And we're going to look at what RuPaul just wore on the main stage. I don't know if you noticed, but this dress, she's worn this dress before.
I thought it
Remember?
looked familiar.
Yeah, remember whenever I was doing the Winners Tribute series, and I did a RuPaul tribute
Yeah.
and I did a gold dress? This was the inspiration for that. Except
Mm.
for when she originally wore it, she had these like metallic bunny ear things.
Yes, it was so cute. I remember that. And she did like a little pinup hairstyle.
Yeah. So I mean, I loved it then. I
You
love
know
it
what?
now.
I wouldn't even be surprised if this was the wig she wore.
I don't, it wasn't. It was a different wig. I think the wig she wore was a little bit more regular blonde, because this is almost like white.
Mm.
The other one was not quite this light. But I think she looks gorgeous. Her makeup is stunning. Her skin is glowing. The dress is held up, honey, because when she wore it years ago, it was years ago,
Yeah,
sweetie, and she
years ago.
is holding up, sweetie. So I give this a good pussy.
I gave it a good pussy too. I just didn't really like the hair. I thought the hair was oddly like brushed back to the side. Um, but for the most part, everything else looks great. I thought it
Yeah.
was a good pussy.
Yeah. And then looking over to the left, we see Miss Michelle Visage, and she is in this blue and purple sequin
It almost
cocktail,
looks like fish scales or something.
kind of, and it has like this one-sided ruffle kind of thing. Um, I don't love the dress. I don't hate the dress. I'm kind of like indifferent with the dress. I think I would love the dress if it didn't have this like one-sided ruffle because she's so petite and I'm loving the shoulder pads and how cinched the dress is. The thing is I just feel like there's too many things going on, but overall, I mean she does look good. I
Yeah, and
do
she's
like
giving
the
pop
hair.
star for the most part.
Yeah, I do like the hair. So for me, I'm gonna give it pop star as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
but I would get rid of that little flounce ruffle thing.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
like I don't like it. I don't like it. But um we're moving on to the girl group performances. I think that the first group did pretty good. The things they did pretty good. There were obviously some standouts, and then there were obviously some people that were struggling a little bit. Um, For this group, my standouts were Kiki and Relisa. They were obviously huge standouts.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
what's interesting when they were doing the recording or not recording, the writing for this, and they were saying they were both going to do it in the style of like where they're originally from,
Yeah,
because I think they're both from the same place.
yeah,
And so I was like, oh, this is going to be like kind of competing against each other with like the vibe. But
yeah,
their vibe, even though it was like you could tell that it was from the same type of area, like their culture, it was totally different. Both were totally different and both were totally great. They
yeah. I
were
thought they were so
so
unique.
good. They sounded great, they danced great, they looked great. I thought they were definitely the standout of their group.
Who do you think was the worst?
Lil, hands
Me too.
down.
I thought Lil
Lil
was the
was,
worst.
oh my
She's
God,
bad, honey.
she looked really
She didn't know
cool.
the choreography either.
It was just bad. It was just all bad. It was
Yeah,
bad. It was bad. She looked like Lydia though with her bangs. I really
yeah, I was
liked
living.
the look and the hair. She looked great. I just don't think this was her challenge. I think she knew this wasn't her challenge. And you know what? She got through it, but it was not her challenge. Um, in the other group, the Dracula's Child, um, Chanel was not good.
She was not.
She was not good. It was not, I don't know, it just was not good. Kiren was the clear standout. And
Yeah, she
girl,
was clean and fierce.
Kiren is really pressing on these girls' necks in this competition.
Oh, period. I think that she's gonna win.
Girl, she is so clearly in her element. Like, she seems pretty young, so I don't think she's probably even been doing drag that long.
Yeah,
But the fact is, she knows her drag. She's confident in herself and she delivers.
yep.
And just complete standout. Looked amazing, did the best, was the clear standout in her group. Um, the things overall were better than Dracula's Child. Um, but I do think that Dracula's Child also did have a couple of good moments, like choreography moments that were interesting. But the beginning was kind of But I think overall I really enjoyed this challenge.
I did too. I think that everybody kind of stood out too on their own in good ways and bad ways. But I liked it. I liked the creativity of it.
Did you have anything to add from each of those groups that you wanted to?
Um, Not really, just the fact that Lil had bombed it and she didn't know her words. And then what was the other group? Who were all the other people?
The other group, which was Dracula's Child, Chanel, Zahira, Marmalad, Octavia, Kiren.
Yeah, I felt like Chanel just was like she was very one note when she came out, and her part seemed very short too when she came out.
Yeah, yeah. Zahira wasn't great either,
Oh
but
yeah,
I thought she was okay.
when she did this whole like this with her hands and she was like fidgeting, I was like, girl, what is this?
Yeah. But I still think she was better than Chanel. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
I just did not like Chanel's.
I don't like
Uh,
her in a skull cap.
girl, completely. Well, the runway theme is Call Me Mother Nature.
Yes.
And I like this idea, I like the name of it because it's like a nod
It's like a
to
play on.
it's a nod to RuPaul's song Call Me Mother.
Hmm.
Let's get into these looks. Let's go to drag.looks. Go follow drag.looks. They allow us to use their screen grabs. And do you want to start?
Yeah. So first up, we have Marmalad, and she's in this like butterfly goddess whole spiel. And bitch, when I tell you, when she walked out, I was gagged.
Girl, yeah.
This is mother, period. Like the fact I love the fucking hair. The hair is so cool. It almost looks like something out of like a fairy tale. Very gorgeous. The makeup is stunning. The earrings is stunning. The outfit is so pretty. Like I can't clock anything on this. Like gorgeous. I gave this a great pussy.
I am going to go out on a limb here and say Marmalade might be the most fashionable UK queen ever.
Absolutely.
Now there have been some other ones, like Taste is very fashionable. Um, uh, Bimini, uh, was also very fashionable. But overall, I
I
don't think
think
I've
that
hated
I
any
think
look.
she also brings a different style
Yeah.
of
She's still
fashion.
in her kind of vintage style, but it's fashion. It's fresh, even though it's vintage. And this look, I just saw a TikTok. This look, she handmade.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
She
This
handmade
bitch
this.
is fierce.
It is so fierce, and her makeup is fierce. Like you said, her hair is fierce. She knows how to model. She is a very creative, conceptual, very well put together, polished queen, and I live.
Yep.
I would not be mad if she won this entire thing.
Yep.
I give this a great pussy.
Absolutely. Next up, we have Release the Slaves. And when she came out in this too, girl, I gagged. I was like,
Girl,
yes, motherfucking
George,
ma'am.
her in a bang
This,
and a straight wig.
oh my
Oh,
God. When she
oh.
came out in that fucking bang, I was like, bitch, you better bang, honey, because this bang is banging.
And this dress is elevated. It
It's
really
so
is.
fierce. The construction to the gown is everything. It almost looks like Sailor Moon's like ribbons are wrapping around her. Um it's very like action like. Looks like
Yeah.
it's happening now while she's walking.
And her
And
décolleté, her skin's just glowing. It's
it's
gorgeous.
gorge.
Oh, yeah.
This bang really, I think this bang really set it off for me. It's giving goddess energy.
Yeah.
I live. I
Great
gave it a
pussy.
great pussy.
Yep.
Next up, we have Zahira, and she's in this like flower headpiece, this flower um thing around her boobs area. Um, I'll give you my opinion. I hate it.
Mm.
Everything from the boob up is great. I think from the boob up, she looks like she could be in like a Vogue magazine. Like it's gorgeous. You know
Yep.
what I mean? But
Mhm.
the bulkiness, or not the bulkiness, but like
No, the
just
bulkiness.
yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like
The
whatever the fuck
bulkiness.
she's got going on
The
from the
mess.
rib cage down, the mess. Girl, why wear these boots? Why are you
Girl.
wearing boots? And why are you wearing this white torso thing that looks like I don't
And
even know
why
how to
did you put bouquets down your boots, honey?
girl, what is
They
going
ain't
on?
flower vases, bitch.
This looks come on, fucking flower faces. This is a shit show.
Girl, a shit show. I agree 100% with you. She looks absolutely stunning from the titties up. It is a masterpiece from the titties up. It looks like a floral arrangement that you would go to at a like a fine dining event. Like
Yes.
just very
Like she
expensive.
hired the ultimate florist.
Yes, but then girl, they ran out of budget. Because then all you see from the titty down
Like,
is
why didn't she
the
just
ugly
do
tablecloth, honey.
girl? Why didn't she just do like she could have just did a simple gown on the bottom from the rib cage down, and it would have been fierce.
She don't
Be-
think like that.
because of so much was going
But
on that
she
she
ain't
had
marmalade,
the
honey.
level of detail of this boob area up to the neck to the head is so fucking fierce that
And
like she
then
don't
from the
need to do the
level
mug.
of awful detail from the titty down is so not fierce.
It also, there's something about her makeup that looks like little girl playing dress up in a wig.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? Like there's something, it's almost like this costume is wearing her. Like it's so fierce that it looks like she's
Did I just hear you say you wanted to punch her in the face?
well, maybe it'll knock some sense into her, honey.
If the cherry blossom fits.
Right. But don't you see what I'm kind of saying? Like the makeup almost don't look like
Oh
she
yeah,
looks
girl.
gorgeous. Like if she
Scribble scrabble.
we're not gonna take the flower, take away her flowers, sweetie. But at the same time,
This flower is wilted, honey. She needs some water, honey. She needs some rain. She has dehydrated.
girl,
Okay?
the makeup is gorge, but I feel like she needs some time. She needs to go back to the flower bed. She needs to
And grow
plant
some
some
more,
water and
honey.
grow
And
some
grow
more.
some more, sweetie. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Bad
moving
pussy.
on, bad pussy. Next, we have
Bad
Kiren
pussy.
Tracks.
Bad pussy.
Give us your
Bad
opinion,
pussy.
bitch. Give us your
Bad
opinion.
pussy, bitch. Bad pussy. First of all, this is the ugliest fabric I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Bad pussy.
I fucking will say, I like how she came out and she was like this.
No, no,
It was
no.
so comedic.
Bad pussy. And girl, this crown is ugly as hell. Bad pussy. And then, girl, how are you gonna have this cover up? It reminds me of when I did the Lollapalooza and I had that cover up and didn't realize that we were doing the runway. And I had to
Girl, I
walk
don't
out
even
there
remember what you're talking about, bitch.
with the cover up, the black cover up, and I just had that strappy cage looking outfit underneath.
Is this for the finale?
No, girl, from All Stars 4, the Lollapalooza, SmackDown,
Girl, I
where,
don't know.
where I lip synced against Jasmine Masters to Peanut Butter.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Anyway, so this is a runway, and you gonna come out here with this elaborate, ugly cape and tease these people to just reveal a crushed velvet bodysuit that's ill-fitting with ugly ass flowers glued to it.
And it's a
Now,
high water. It ain't even too long. It's too short.
now I will say the mug is right. The mug is fierce and creative. I love the mug,
Mm-hmm.
but this was ugly. This is ate
But
up.
yet again, she's doing that same eye makeup that she's done every single runway.
Bad pussy.
Bad pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Bad pussy, honey.
Bad pussy.
Next up, we have Lil, and she's in this snake type head, like snake look, I guess. She's got the snake headpiece, snake print corset with this like flap that comes down her front, almost like a goddess or like Mortal Kombat, something like that. I'll give you my opinion. I liked it for the most part. I just did not like the fabric that was around her shoulders. I feel like she could have gone without it.
Mm.
And I just now realized the fabric was like arms built in.
Uh,
I
mm.
think she should have just took that whole top off
Uh,
all the way.
yeah.
And it
Huh.
probably would have made me like it even more. But I
Okay.
really do like the shreds of the fabric and I like the corset and stuff. I just feel like she could have dressed this up a little differently. So
So
I'm
what?
going to give this a hit it and quit it.
Okay. Have you ever seen a frog that was run over
Girl, shut
and
the
its
fuck up.
and its eyes have
Shut up.
bulged out of its skull? Sweetie, that's what this headpiece looks like, bitch. It looks like roadkill frog sitting on the top of her head, honey.
Stop.
Then this wig, I don't, is this wig supposed to be wavy or is it supposed to be straight or did she not have time or what is happening? Is there humidity? I don't know. I don't
I
like
don't
the hair.
mind it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think she needs to get rid of the fabric, like I
I don't
said.
like it. And then the dress is okay. I agree with you. The sleeves got to go. But I do like the corset and I do like the dress part. It's not horrible,
I
but
don't
it's
think it's
not
bad.
great. I'm also gonna give it a hit it and quit it.
Yeah. Next up, we have Kiki Snatch. and she's in this flower ensemble with a afro with some flowers inside her hair. What do you think?
No, ma'am.
Why?
No, ma'am.
Give us reasons why.
No, ma'am. There's some elements that I could see where it could be good. It's not bad. It looks very crafty. Um, I agree with RuPaul. The hair needs to be 10 times bigger, bitch. You are on the runway, honey. Give us drag.
This is giving shake and go.
And speaking of drag, where is her makeup? Like, there is no makeup. She's not wearing any makeup. This looks like when I was a little kid and I was playing in my grandmother's makeup where I put on the lipstick and I scribbled on some eyeliner. That's what this looks like. She literally looks like she has no makeup on other than lipstick and liner.
Is giving design challenge too.
It's giving like no. And she did so good in the challenge. I don't think it's bad. It's just not great either. I'm also going to give this a hit it and quit it. The makeup though is just not good here. And the thing is though, she's a pretty fucking queen.
Yeah,
And
she's fierce.
and I've seen her with really pretty makeup. This just literally looks like she did her makeup in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the hair would have been so fucking fierce if she just had like 10 of these, like all stacked on top of each other.
But I will say, I do like her in a red hair.
Yeah, she does. She looks good in red hair.
Mhm.
I want to see her eyebrows a little bit more arched.
Yeah.
I think she would look so much more cunty. And yes, she needs to wear a little bit more makeup. Um, I want to see some highlight on her cheeks. And I
Mhm.
also want to see some blush because to me, there's no color
So
to her face.
basically, you're saying you want to see some makeup.
I want to see
Because
some
this
fucking
is
makeup.
tinted
But I'm
moisturizer,
also
sweetie.
I'm trying to come up with like ways to tell people what I see, like that could be better. The skin is absolutely stunning, like
Glowing.
glowing. You could tell she took time to rub her skin down, but she did not take time to make this look because this look looks rushed as hell. It looks crafty. She
Mm.
should have made the train a lot more. This whole look, I thought it was shit. So
Oh, damn.
sorry, it's the truth.
Damn. What do you give it?
I gave it a bad pussy.
Damn.
She
Moving
did
on.
great in the challenge though. Next up,
Mhm.
we have no, not Zahira. Next up, we have Abstract. Oh my God.
Abstract.
Girl,
Not abstract.
girl, every time I
Yeah.
see her name, I always want to call her Abstract instead of Actavia.
Girl.
Girl,
Are
I'm
you
so
saying that because
dead.
you see her face?
No, bitch. I actually live for her makeup. Like her
You
makeup is
do?
I like her makeup.
Mm.
I think it's unique.
It is
And
unique. It is definitely unique, sweetie.
girl, not everybody puts
It
on a
is
little bit of liner
unique.
and lash and calls it a
It is
day.
unique,
Some
sweetie.
people like to put on cosmetics.
Girl, it ain't about that.
Anyways, let me go with this review real quick.
Okay.
So I love the hair. I think the hair is very, very fashion forward. It's
Yep.
cunty.
Uh-huh.
Love the makeup.
Nope.
Love the makeup.
Nope.
Love the makeup.
Nope. You lost me, sweetie. You lost me.
um, I thought that this look was good for Actavia because Actavia, you can tell that she has a specific fashion that she likes to wear.
Mhm.
And she does really good with selling stuff. Like, girl, she could sell a fucking trash bag and she'd be like, girl, this is the motherfucking fiercest trash bag that I've worn. Like that one challenge that she just did a few challenges ago where she had the mullet.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, the dress is okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's not bad. I just feel like it could have been embellished a little more.
Okay.
But I did not like how the corset kept flapping over. Like it just was like a limp penis.
Oh,
It
wow.
needs more boning. Like she should have had more structure in this. So, with
Mm.
that being said, I'm gonna give this a good pussy, borderline hit it and quit it.
I agree with you that the hair is fierce. Um, the makeup though, there's just something about her makeup. I think it's the placement of certain things. Like if you look at her face, like she has the contour on her cheek, but then there's this weird thing around where like right here. It just then she has like contour there. It just I don't know if she's contouring here and then going down. But if she's doing that, that is the wrong placement because
Some
that
I've seen people do it though, and
it
it's really
drags
cool.
down her face. It does not look good. I also think that um her highlight is just too light. It's just too light. Or
I think it's the contour. The
this
contour is way too dark.
this is too light.
No,
Something is
I
too
think
light.
the contour
I
is so
don't mind
dark
too
that
light
it's
under the
making
eye,
the light look too white.
forehead, but this needs to come down a shade. Just a shade, because she is pretty fair. But
I
she
think she's just super
ew.
dark contouring.
And I do agree that her contour is far too reddish dark.
It's like
Um,
she's contouring with her blush brush and her contour brush.
yeah, it's just the placement is just off for
I
me.
think that this queen though, like she knows how to perform. She's
Yeah.
fucking
Well, girl,
sickening on the.
how are we jumping from makeup to performance?
If
Because
you let me
obviously, I
finish,
think
bitch, you always trying to talk. You like to hear
you were
yourself, don't
done.
you?
You already gave her
No,
your
listen.
grade.
I think that she is a good performer, and I think she knows how to sell garments, and she clearly knows what she's on to something. You know what I mean? I
Uh-huh.
think that if she came, listen, she ain't gonna win. We know that.
Oh
She ain't gonna
wow.
win
Oh
UK.
wow. Damn.
Well, girl,
Just throw her in a volcano.
she ain't gonna win, but I will say they're gonna send her home and she's gonna take time to work on her craft and she's gonna come back and she's gonna be either top four or win because she knows how to perform, she knows how to sell it on the runway, and her makeup is already pretty good. I think that she is a well-rounded queen. She just needs some time to simmer.
I think I agree with you that she ain't gonna win, and she's gonna have some time off and come back, and she's gonna go home again. But let me finish what I was saying. So aside from her makeup, I do like the look. I think the look is cute. Is it anything amazing? No, but I do like it. There's something about it that I like. I like the hair. I'm gonna also give this a good pussy. Next.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Okay, next. Next up, we have Charity, and she's in this Spider Queen esque vibe. It's giving spider. Down boots, the house down, mama. But
Yeah.
I'll give you my opinion. I really like this look.
Yeah.
I think that it was fierce. It's really clean. I like the hair. I like that she did her makeup looks actually really good in this. Like,
Yep.
you know how her makeup usually looks really blotchy or the eye makeup is too big? Like this, whatever she
Pretty.
did in this is gore.
Gorgeous.
Stunning,
Pretty.
Stunalina, Stunamama, Stuntatina.
Airbrushed. Venomous.
Um, gorgeous. And then the costume is so cute and creative. Like, I really like this. I love the tights. The tights are sickening. The
Yeah.
only thing I will say is her shoes black or purple?
I don't know. I can tell.
If they're purple, they need to go. But besides that, everything is fierce. The knitting of the web was really creative. This
Mhm.
was all in all a really clean runway. So I gave this a great pussy.
I really like this look. I think from the hair to the makeup to the outfit, it's really good. The only thing I don't love is that she put these black fang things like supposed to look like spider fangs on the side of her face and it looks like leeches. Um so that's the only thing that I clocked that I don't like. I am not gonna say great pussy, but I'm gonna say it is a good pussy.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was one of the cleanest on the runway besides the other ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we have Lavoie, and she is in this.
It is a gown. It's an empire waisted gown. I'm gonna give my opinion. I can appreciate the fact that looking at her, you can tell exactly what she is. She is a volcano. Um, you can tell that she probably spent a lot of money on this because of the quality of the quilting of the
Bitch
magma.
wear.
The magma, the
Bitch
quilt
wear.
of the magma. Let me
That ain't
finish.
no quilting.
Let me finish. I, and the shape of the dress does look like a volcano. I just think she took this too literal.
Literal.
It's like way too literal. It's like cut out of a volcano pasted on her. Her makeup is absolutely horrible. I do
Horrible.
not like this hair. The dress does not fit her at all anywhere. Even as a empire waisted, it's not even fitted like around her rib cage underneath her boobs. I don't like it. It's not the worst thing ever. Um, but it's not good. So I'm gonna give it a hit it and quit it.
The makeup alone is fucking atrocious.
Awful.
Awful. It literally looks like she was cooking something in the house and she left the stove on or the gas was left on and she blew the house up and it fucking went in her face.
It looked like she dated Chris Brown for a minute, honey,
That part.
because she is
Um,
purple and blue, honey.
and it looks like she really tried to spend a lot of time on this makeup. And I commend her for that. She really went for the kill.
She tried, and
She really tried, girl.
she killed it. She murdered it. It is dead.
She
It is dead, honey.
oof. This dress to me is just, I don't like it. It's awful. The hair is bad. The makeup is bad. Girl, bad pussy,
Oh,
period.
wow. Okay. All right. Up next.
Next up, we have Chanel, and she's in this goddess-like look. She's got this 90s style updo. You know, the girls, the pageant girls used to wear hairs like this.
Yep.
And I'll give you my
Which you
opinion.
kind of brought back.
Yeah, which when she wore this, I thought this was very ironic because I had been styling this for quite a while now. But you
Yeah.
know, RuPaul does hair like this too.
Yeah, that's where you got the inspiration from.
Yeah.
RuPaul and
And also like pageant girls and stuff like that.
old pageant queens. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you my opinion. I think she looks absolutely stunning in the face. The hair is clean as fuck. She obviously knows like what she's doing with hair and makeup. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And she has
Yep.
a good team. The costume looks gorgeous, but I don't think that she is I don't know how to say this. She's not like wearing things that really accentuate her body per se.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
way that this is draping and stuff is so gorgeous, but it's not flattering to the
It doesn't
body.
give her any shape.
It doesn't give her any shape at all. And that's really what I'm trying to say. Because I don't mind that she's on the thicker side. You know what I mean? I think she's
Obviously,
gorgeous.
yeah.
But
We love thick girls.
yeah, like girl, I think that it's gorgeous. But I feel like she could have draped this a little differently and also probably worn some kind of like pasty or like a top that was like in gold underneath because when she turned to the side on the runway, you could see her whole chest area hanging out.
What
And
do you
even I gave this a good pussy because I still think that is gorgeous, but she needs to go back and rework it a little bit.
I don't think it's gorgeous. I think the idea of this is cool. I think the colors are pretty. I think she looks pretty in the face and the hair, minus the hair in the back lifting up off of the nape of her neck,
I
which
didn't
is
see that.
an awful thing. It's because she didn't either pin it down or something. It's just not good.
Mm.
But the hair is clean. Her makeup is pretty. Um, this metal piece looks like one of those metal wall hangings that you get
Oh my
from
God, it does. Now
a
that you say
home
that.
store. That's exactly what it is. That's what it is. And she just bent it around her body. Um, I will articulate what you were trying to say earlier about her and this not being flattering for her body. With anybody, doesn't matter if they are a twig or if they are 300 pounds. What I want from someone doing drag, if they are doing realism, which is, female impersonation, which is what she's giving,
Yeah.
I want shape.
Yeah, for sure. That's
I
really what I
want you
want.
to have I want you to have a cinched waist, no matter what size you are. You don't it doesn't have to be a small waist. It needs to be a cinched waist. And you to
And
have proportionate hips to your shoulders. That's
yeah,
what I want. And she's not giving that. And like you said, from the side, she's flat chested. It just doesn't, it's not proportionate. The dress is also, although like it's
I
pretty,
like how it ombres from like the blue to the baby
but that's
blue.
the fabric. That has nothing to do with with her.
Yeah, I know.
It's too short. The shoes are ugly, and it's just not overall, it's just not good. It
Yeah.
looks very amateur. It looks like, okay, I had 30 minutes to go in my grandmother's house. I'm going to take this wall hanging and her curtains, and I'm going to wrap this around me because I'm going to a Grecian ball.
Very that.
And I got 30 minutes.
I feel like if I was to wear this, I would have worn some sort of like cool corset.
You would have had to because you would never have worn this.
I would
Just like
never
it.
go, well, first off, I would never go out on the runway without having some sort of mid-body shape. Like,
Yeah.
regardless, even if I was, because bitch, trust, I got a big old gut. You know me, bitch. And I would never like go out there without wearing a corset. And
And
I would,
and looking at this, I'm like, I don't think she looks fat.
no, not at all.
I'm not saying that. And if she did, that's not even the point. The point is, I want shape. I don't care what size you are. I want
Yeah, that's what
shape.
I'm saying.
I just don't think this is shape. This doesn't do anything for her shape. And it looks crafty. It literally looks like she just pulled the fabric and just tied it around her. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Um,
So
again,
what do you give it?
I like ideas of this, but I don't like it.
I think
I
that's where I stand. I like the ideas of it, but I don't know if
because it looks like she just wrapped it around her body. I'm gonna say bad pussy.
okay.
Yeah,
Girl, that was a lot.
yeah,
That was a lot.
it was a lot.
So we just finished up all the runways, and now the ghouls have to go through with Mama Ru, um, the group performances. And they are after that, they actually wound up saying that instead of
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Who do you think did?
okay.
Who do you think was the winner of the? Oh wait, actually, who do you think had the best runway and the worst runway?
My best runway was Marmalade, hands down.
Hold on, wait. Oh, wait. Uh, agree. Marmalade.
Worst runway would probably be Zahira.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Kiren was the worst runway. And the
Okay.
reason why I'm saying that is because she had this massive coat to reveal a crushed velvet bodysuit. That's just not enough.
Yeah.
And the fact that, the thing with Kiren is, and I know I've been hard on her, like her runways and stuff this season. It's because I have her sitting on a pedestal. I expect a lot from her because I know she can deliver. And I just don't think she delivered.
Yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
don't like it. I don't think it I think it was a risk. And that's great that she's taking risks on these runways and things. But some of them don't pan out for me. This is just
Yeah.
for me. So I think she was the worst out there. And the reason why is because some of these girls, I think, did present what they thought was the best they could do.
Yeah.
This, I can't imagine this Kiren thinking this is the best she could do because I've seen some of her looks and she goes in. And then
Yeah.
some of them are kind of not for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Period.
I didn't really like it either, but I still thought
Who was
Zahira was
your
good.
winner overall?
My winner overall was probably
Based off of the runway and their performance in the girl groups.
I thought Relisa was fierce.
Yeah, I agree. She was my winner too.
Yeah.
And who was your bottom two?
My bottom two would have been Zahira
Okay.
and what was it? Probably girl, sorry. I pressed the button and my fucking notes erased again, bitch.
Wow.
I'm so over it. I probably it would have been Zahira and Lil.
My two bottoms was Lil and Chanel. And so we go into Untucked, and Kiren is very confident. Um, overly confident. And you know what? That's good for her. She's got the confidence and it shows on stage because she delivers. And when you have the confidence and you deliver, okay. But it's almost like too much because it's like, girl, like you are not about to win this challenge and you are acting like you were about to win this challenge, girl. Your runway was not good.
Yeah.
And your runway alone is going to prevent you from winning this challenge. Um, and Lil, to me, I just love her. I
Yeah,
love
she's
her
such a great
energy,
person.
good energy. She is so freaking sweet,
Yeah, she's very sweet.
and it's genuine. Like I get genuine vibes from Lil. I want to be her friend. I'm rooting for her. I just think she's so sweet. Um, did you have any takeaways that you can think of from the Untucked?
Not really, no.
Yeah, the really biggest thing was just Kiren was very confident.
Yeah.
Um, the actual winner was Relisa, which we both predicted.
Yep.
And then the actual bottom two was Lil and Zahira, which you got both of those right. I got one of them right. Um, and then so Lil and Zahira lip sync, and the lip sync is called "Don't Call Me Up."
By
And
Mabel.
um, to me, this is not a good lip sync.
Yeah.
Neither one of them did good. I would have almost done a double elimination because it
Oh my
just not
gosh.
entertaining. But Zahira goes home, Lil wins the lip sync, and
I
I'm
want to
happy
see more from Lil.
and I'm happy for that because I like Lil. But
Yeah.
if I'm being unbiased, like if I'm being unbiased, they were both shit in the lip sync. I
Yeah,
just didn't
for
like it.
sure.
But I am happy that Lil's still
I
here.
will say too, though, that Lil was wearing a corset gown and she was moving her body, which is very hard to do in a corset. Not saying that it sufficed or it was enough, but I'm just saying that she was trying.
I don't care. It was shit.
Well, that's
It
what
was
it is.
shit. It was shit. But I like her. So that is our episode 4. And based off of the 4 episodes that we've seen so far, who do you think is going to win the season?
I think Kyron's gonna win.
Yeah.
I just feel like even with the confessionals that they're putting them in and the way that everything is kind of being edited,
Yeah.
also their makeup and like the way that they're doing in the challenges as well. I think it's just really being set up for them to win.
I have a top 3. I also think Kyron can win. I have a top 3. I don't have a top 4.
Mm,
Because I feel like there's 3 that are pretty much close to being even, and then the rest of them are kind of in the middle.
yeah.
To me, the top 3 are Kyron, Relisa, and Marmalade.
Kyron, Relisa, and yep, that would be a fierce top three.
And then I could see for the 4th spot, I could see Lavoie. I could see Lil if she gets it together. I could see Kiki, although her runways have
I
been
don't think Kiki's gonna make it.
lackluster. I mean, she does. She is a great
She's an
performer,
amazing performer,
but
but the
maybe she will be
runways,
that lip sync assassin that she's just lip syncs her way to the top 4.
yeah.
I could also see Chanel, and I could also see Octavia. The only ones that I'm not so sure about, um, I like Charity, but she hasn't really stood above the other girls yet. But who knows?
She's kind of like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's laying
but the
low.
but the thing is as we go along and some of these girls are knocked out, it gives the opportunity for other girls to have more time to shine. And so maybe she will step up there because I see her personality online and she's a lot more outgoing and charismatic online than I'm seeing her edited on the show. But again, that could be edited.
Yeah,
They this is hours and hours and hours of footage edited down to 1 hour.
to
So,
literally no footage of her in it.
right. And there's so many girls. So, as of right now, my top 3 are Marmalade, Kyron, and Relisa.
I think Relisa is if this is just who I really want to win. I really want Relisa to win. I think she's just fierce. Like she embodies something that is like star quality. When she walks out on stage, she captivates you. Her runways are fucking sickening. Her music is fucking sickening. Like this bitch is clearly a star. So for her, I would love for her to win. I want her to win. But I think that they're gonna give it to Kiren.
I also don't think they've had for UK, they have not had a person of color. They have not had somebody that does characters like this. Like that's what she does as a career.
Yeah.
Um they don't have somebody that's as cool. And I say cool as in like she has like this vibe about her.
Yeah, she's like bad bitch energy.
Yeah, she's like bad bitch, but like but effortless bad bitch.
Yeah, effortless bad bitch, almost like Rihanna.
Exactly. Exactly. But there's just something about her, and I've worked with her, and she's a sweetheart. That's the thing, is like she is a sweetheart too. But not sweet like Lil. Lil is too sweet.
Yeah.
Although she's sweet. She's too sweet. Relisa will let you fucking have it if she needs. But
That's
she's
the kind of bitch I roll with.
But other than that, she's very sweet, I think. I'm excited. This has been a great season so far. All the girls are good, and I know we are nitpicking and stuff,
Yeah,
but that's
we're just nitpicking, but
we want to give as much detail as possible when we're giving our opinions. Since this is a review show, it's an opinion show, so that's what we're doing. But we wish all the girls luck, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And until next time,
well, first off, hold on. She
Oh,
likes
wait,
to cut
shit.
it real short,
Oh,
real
shit.
quick, and
Oh,
she don't
shit.
even want to
Oh,
promote
shit.
nothing.
Sit back.
Make sure
rewind.
everybody, if you're listening to this still, before you hit the click out button, make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's Chantel Sparkles and Trinity the Tuck. Also, make sure you're following Trinity the Tuck's Patreon channel, because that's where we post all of our footage that, how would you describe it?
See on YouTube. Yeah, the other content you don't get to see. Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you're doing that as well. It also helps pay for all of the videos that we're doing, because we're doing this all on our own time. And as you see, we're putting out lots of content. So any type of tips would be appreciated, because we can pay our video editors and things like that. Also, make sure you're following my wig page. It's Glitter Bomb Wigs. That's how I pay my bills. So if you need a wig, DM me. Check out my website. It's glitterbombwigs.com. And I think that's everything.
Yeah. Work.
Yeah. So until next time, thank y'all so much for watching.